Sawadee krap, welcome to December. It's Monday, December 2nd. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. The island's growing traffic issues have been a chief concern over the past few years. And with the constant delays and uncertainty over the Phuket Light Rail project, Phuket Governor Sophon Suwanarat, he's proposing that a monorail be built instead, so people can get to where they need to go.
A press conference took place on Friday at the Phuket Provincial Hall that focused on promoting the island's tourism image, along with associated policies on the island. But it was the governor's comments after the press conference that has made headlines. Governor Sophon explained that while a light rail system has been under consideration a long time, it's still unclear and yet to proceed. Shovels are not in the ground, and while funding had been approved, it would take several years before a light rail project would be completed. In the meantime, it would create even more traffic, given the amount of construction involved. The governor went on to say that he's had discussions with several private sector organizations over the idea of constructing a monorail instead to help alleviate traffic woes on the island. On Friday, he said, quote, "I personally think that monorails are easier to build. They don't have to expropriate land and they are much more cost effective. There is an easier flow as there are no traffic lights, and they would be preferable to the trams used in the light rail system, which could cause further congestion on limited and narrow sections of road across the island." The governor also referenced the Ekamai BTS SkyTrain station on the Sukhumvit line in Bangkok in this. The private sector can help with investment, but the Transport Ministry needs to assess whether this is something they are prepared to embrace or not. Times change, as do demands, and we need to be flexible and explore all options, he said. We also need to determine why the light rail project has not proceeded, despite talks ongoing for a long time. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Phuket produces over 1,100 tons of waste per day, at least, 50% of which is food waste, and the garbage is going to increase as high season kicks into gear. To deal with the issue, the island is set to be part of a pilot project to manage food waste, which is set to run until April of next year.
The director of the Environmental and Pollution Control Office of the Pollution Control Department for all of Thailand presided over the launch ceremony of the new food waste management program that officials hope would reduce about 15 tons of waste. It's all part of the island's goal of becoming a low-carbon destination. Food waste has a lot of moisture, which reduces the efficiency of the Phuket Waste Incinerator located in Sapan Hin on the eastern outskirts of Phuket town. The island has only one incinerator, and it can only handle 700 tons per day, out of the at least 1,100 tons produced per day. Food waste makes up about half of the total waste produced on the island, with officials saying that fresh markets are the main source of food waste, followed by hotels, large retail stores, hospitals, restaurants, education outlets, religious institutions, small retail stores, and then households. In fact, the island's waste issue is only growing, not just because of the increasing number of people on the island due to the tourist high season, but also because the island's lone incinerator is set to go offline for 1 month from December 20th to January 20th for much needed maintenance. This means that at least 42,000 tons of trash will be redirected to recently opened landfill sites at Sapan Hin in the height of the tourist high season. The Food Waste Management Project will run until the end of April, is funded by the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, and will see a food waste data survey conducted. In addition, officials say that a platform will be developed for managing food waste and surplus food, promotion of food distribution systems, repurposing of food waste, and the provision of materials and equipment to enhance waste management efficiency. Meanwhile, plans and funding are in place to build a second incinerator at Sapan Hin, although it will take 2 years to construct. Phuket Vice Governor Tirapong over the weekend also announced that they are looking for a location for a third incinerator that would be built to handle the island's growing waste issue. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Just before you break a bone.
A fleet of Thai fishing boats were attacked off the waters of Ranong province on Saturday by Myanmar, and several crew were taken, including 4 Thai nationals, and now the Thai government is working to get them back.
The Bangkok Post reports that the incident, which took place over the weekend, has already prompted the Prime Minister, Petotang Shinawat, to issue a statement saying that the Thai government opposes the use of violence and is waiting for the result of an investigation into the incident. Witnesses say that the attack took place shortly after 1 a.m. on Saturday morning, about 12 nautical miles off the coast of Koh Payam in Ranong. So far, reports say that several Myanmar-flagged ships and 15 Thai fishing boats were in the area fishing, when 3 Myanmar patrol vessels approached and suddenly opened fire at the fishing boats. In response, the fishermen cut their nets to escape and headed into the direction of Koh Payam, and almost all of the Thai fishing boats made it back far enough to be rescued by a Thai patrol boat stationed near the island. But one Thai fishing boat did not make it back, the Sor Charoenchai 8, which had 31 crew members on board. It was seized by the Myanmar ships and towed into Myanmar waters. The Thai Maritime Enforcement Command Center reported that some of the crew abandoned the boat, jumped into the sea, and while an undisclosed number of crew were rescued by other Thai fishing vessels, one crew member drowned in the incident, while 2 crew members of another Thai fishing boat sustained injuries from the violent attack. Still, 31 crew members were on board that boat that was seized by Myanmar, most of whom are Myanmar nationals, and 4 are Thai nationals. A spokesman for Thailand's defense ministry says they expect the Thai crew members to be released within a few days. Still, Defense Minister Phumtham Wechayachai said that Thai officials on the Thai-Myanmar Township Border Committee have sent a letter to protest against the attack and to ask Myanmar to return the seized boat and the Thai crew. In addition, the Myanmar ambassador to Thailand is being summoned by the Foreign Affairs Ministry to discuss the matter. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
More 3D printed coral larvae islands are being installed off the shores of the tourist popular Racha Yai, just south of Phuket, all to help restore the coral reefs in that area.
The project to restore the coral reefs in the waters of Racha Yai Island has been ongoing since 2020, during which Siam Cement Group, SCG, along with the Department of Marine and Coastal Resources, have been installing 3D printed coral structures underwater. This is an annual effort, and this year it was supported by the Thai fishing conglomerate Thai Union Group, along with Earth Agenda Foundation and volunteer divers. The campaign saw a launch event for this year's installation this past weekend. The Racha Yai project sees the construction of 3D printed coral larvae islands that mimics natural coral formations and provides an ideal habitat for coral larvae to settle and grow. The installations are made of a sustainable solution, an environmentally friendly mortar, to replicate the natural appearance of coral. The structures also accelerate natural reef recovery in areas where sandy seabeds have replaced coral bases. The project aims to stem the annual coral bleaching events off Racha Yai and restore the coral that was damaged from human activities, such as anchoring and trampling on the coral reefs in the area. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
We hope you had a great weekend out there. Thanks for joining us here today at Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.